All right, what's going on, guys? What's happening? What is happening? We'll wait for some people to get in here. I'm actually very, very cold. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if everything's good. Yo, Brian, how you doing? Yeah, last night we were gonna go all night to see how things went. It looked like 4 in the morning. That's when it kind of hit a low point. So I'm glad we didn't stay live. I would want to stay live. I just wanted to communicate with everybody and talk to everybody. But we're still seeing the overall crypto market at a higher point. So while it did come back down, while it did decrease down to about 33,000 for Bitcoin, we're now seeing this push up to a level, of 34, high 34s and pushing to 35,000 again. So that's good to see. It's a great feeling. Um, I'm all for it. All right. Uh, and we have, let's see if we're live on every platform. We are live on Kick. We are live on Twitch. We have 3 people that are over here on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And we have, it looks like 1 person that's watching on um, Rumble. We did gain a new follower on Rumble. So thank you, whoever that new follower is. Um, if you are interested in Rumble and start watching over on that platform, feel free to, click. I believe I have a link in the description for Rumble, as well as we are live on X. So we got about 6 viewers over here. But the crypto market looks fantastic. I'm so, hype about the fact that the crypto market is up to a $1.27 trillion market cap. And it's not just XRP that's, making this move, even though we're seeing XRP up to 55 cents. We'll get into the market in a little bit and give you guys an update on the entire market, exactly where things are. As soon as we get a little bit more people in here, we start, rolling. We are 5 minutes in to this live stream. And as you are here, make sure you guys hit that like button on every platform. There's some sort of a like on every platform that we do have besides Twitch, I believe. My ultra journey. What's going on? Good morning, Ryan Henderson. Good morning, Lucio. Good morning, Jonathan. Here again for the 3rd time. Technically, this is my 4th time live streaming, but it's 2 different days. So first time, well, 2nd time for this day, because I started live streaming earlier in the morning at like 12 a.m. till like 2. Good morning, ladies and gents. Good morning, strange seeing a green day. I'm trying not to be optimistic, as I've been wrong so many times. We've all been there. We've all been to that level where we're like, yeah, we're ready to go. Have you slept yet? Yeah, I slept. We were all like at that place where we're ready to go. We're ready to see massive growth. And, it just started to come back on us and more SEC drama and stuff like that. And now we don't really have as much, if any at all, really. I don't know why people buying XRP, it will do max 3x. You think XRP will do a max of 3x? There is no way in hell that XRP will do a max of 3x. XRP has so much more value to it. And if you only see a max of 3x, you're seeing it less than $100 billion market cap, which it has hovered above $120 billion market cap before. That's at least a 4x in where you're seeing it to all-time highs, if not further than that. You can definitely see that happen. Now, we're not seeing it heavily dilute that much in order to only see a 3x in a matter of years. But the first step is to push back up to $1, right? You are a beast. Keep up the great work. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Uh, we are still going. Now this is a brand new live stream. These glasses help out with blue light, but they're heavy on my face. Um, Turn on subtitles, please. Turn on subtitles. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. It says subtitles and closed captions are unavailable. So I apologize. Let's go. XRP, Pepe, Lunc, SHIB, ADA. We're all ready to go. Is there any news on the Coinbase case? Not really, but we are seeing Coinbase stock. So if I go back to Coinbase, we are seeing Coinbase stock that's up about 8% on the day. So we obviously have more positivity that's leading around crypto. No news on the Coinbase case. I know they're just trying to see regulatory clarity, but it's still great to be able to see that Coinbase is up. I just made a video talking about how you got to watch Coinbase. Wait for Coinbase. Once we see the crypto market explode, we're going to see this push up. And it's already at $83, up 8%. It was up 3% yesterday. So absolutely. If we look at the entire crypto market, just to give you an update, again, we have 55 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and answer the poll. We're seeing the market at a $1.27 trillion market cap, where Bitcoin has the dominance. It's at 53% dominance, which has increased about 1.6%, while you've seen other things that have maybe decreased a little bit or hit a certain wall. Bitcoin seems to not hit that wall at all. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but you are seeing in the past 24 hours, you're seeing about 13 to 14% increase there. And in the past hour, you're seeing about 1.43%. And 7 days, 22%, an increase of over 22% in the past 7 days. And it's not much worse for Ethereum, seeing a 10% increase for Ethereum up to 1,800, 16% in the last 7 days, and even 0.5% in the last hour. Some other things, notable things, are XRP. That's up 4.3%, up to 55 cents at the moment. 12% for the last 7 days and 0.5% for the last hour. We see Solana that's up 7%. That's up to 31. I remember that was up to 32 or $33, but has since come back a little bit. Cardano is up 7% as well. So a lot of things are moving. Matt, have you had any sleep? I have. I had about, I don't know, 4 hours of sleep. So, yeah. I'll probably get a little bit more sleep later, because this live stream's not going to go that long, probably until like 9 o'clock, and then we'll end it. But we'll see from there. Maybe it'll go longer. I don't know. It depends what's happening in the market. Hopefully the market continues on this route, and it just absolutely didn't sleep. We're hitting 36K by the end of the week. I mean, 36K by the end of the week. Are you sure it's not going to be the end of the day? Like, I don't, if we can see this continue, I mean, that's exactly what we're seeing. It's pushing its way up to 35 right now, seeing it up 1.5% in the last hour. So yeah, Bitcoin is making a move. But the thing that we're not seeing, and that a lot of people want to see, is that trickle down effect. We haven't seen the trickle down effect from Bitcoin gains to other things that are in the market. We've seen Ethereum, that has had a little bit there, but that's kind of included in the mix, honestly. But then you start to look at everything else. You want to see that trickle down effect to where XRP is up 10%, or ADA is up 10 or 12% or 20%. That's what we want to see. All the people that are invested into the plays that are technically still at a 10% or 10% of what the all-time highs were. So honestly, we're waiting for that. Where's the money coming from? So institutional investing, a lot of bigger whales are now, looking to maybe explore the market. Some firms, some hedge funds. That's where we see majority of the larger movements, and we're waiting on those institutions, those financial institutions, those big money whales within those institutions and firms, as well as different businesses that are putting money into crypto and the use for crypto. So that's basically where the money is coming from and will continue to come from. But you also see retail traders that are heavily investing into it and catching up to that FOMO. You have people that are now coming back that maybe aren't as or weren't as interested in the crypto market while you saw more of a lull point, right? So BlackRock and Vanguard. So Solana up 11%. Solana was up 11%. Well, actually, let's check it. It's up 7% right now. 31% in the last 7 days. I mean, that's phenomenal. Crypto would become the go-to haven like gold is now. Good morning, Matt, and good morning, friends. Good morning, Mom to the Max. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending the day here with me. All the people that are here. If you are subscribers, if you're commenting in the chat, I appreciate you guys. If you guys can hit that like button and answer the poll, feel free to do so. Or if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Engagement is key. So please engage. But yeah, overall, let's look at some things that are moving in the top 100. What's the largest movers within the top 100? So it looks like Mina, we talked about this yesterday, is up 94%, up to about 80 cents. And that has moved to a market cap of about $800 million. Pepe is also at that dropped or added zero level. Pepe, the reason why Pepe is moving, they did a 6.9 billion or trillion coin burn. So that was the biggest, largest meme coin burn that we have seen. We look at Terra Luna Classic. Yes, we've burned multiple billions, but it's still not to that level now of what Pepe has burned. They've burned $6 million worth of Pepe. So 6.9 trillion coin burn is huge. Now, is that something that's going to be consistent? I want to let you guys know that that's not a consistent thing. That has come from coins that were basically in reserve, and you have a total of I believe it was 10 trillion or maybe a little bit more, something like that. So having that much, you're like, we don't need this much. Let's burn off a lot. So it's not something that's a consistent burn. It's just something that now creates an impact. And also it proves to different communities, maybe like Terra Luna Classic and Shiba Inu, that burns will create hype, will create a push. And, a 6.9 trillion coin burn just did that. You know what I mean? Did not check nothing. If we burn 6.9 trillion, then none will be left. No, there's 420 trillion total coins. You're talking about, yeah, if Lunc burned 6.9 trillion. Okay. Yeah, if Lunc burned 6.9 trillion, there would be nothing left. It would also, you would spend 300 million in order to do so. If you have $300 million, let's say we do go to Lunc and we look at what's happening with this position. So Terra Luna Classic. And, you see it's up 5%, which is phenomenal to see. And you see the growth that we have seen here, and you look at how much we would have to spend in order to burn off the entire supply at the moment. You have to spend 355 million in order to kind of burn off that supply if you really wanted to. However, it's held by a bunch of people, by a bunch of the community, and validators and, some businesses and all of this stuff, right? It's held by individual wallets. So you would have to have people that decide to burn off a larger portion of what they hold, which most people are not going to do that. They're going to just, not burn off anything,
Stephen
honestly.
Manuel donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the Super Chat.
$Haycoin.
Haycoin. What's Haycoin? Thank you for the $5 Super Chat. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Let's go. Is Haycoin on this? So is this it? Haycoin? Is this it right here? Let me know. Did Lunc fall out of the top 100? It shouldn't have. I mean, if everything else is rising, then it's possible, but we'll check. Give me a second. No, Lunc is still 94. That's still low. I mean, from where it was, you know, that's still low. That's very, very low. Hey, let me know if Haycoin, if this is it, because it doesn't look like we're seeing any type of major movement here. We see a $179 million market cap. Yep. Let's see, Steven. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if this is it. I don't want to keep it up on the screen if it's not it. So let me know if that is the right one. So I'll duplicate that and we'll go back here. Let me know if that was the right Haycoin, and then we'll take a look at it, a deeper look at it. But Terra Luna Classic, again, we're sitting at 94 right now. You can see here by market cap, 355 million. While a lot of other things have risen, we haven't really seen Terra Luna Classic that has had a push really too high. It went up to a 356 $356 million market cap from this $330 million market cap. So not really giving us too much within this position, but we expect to see the trickle down effect eventually. Same thing goes honestly for Shiba Inu, and that's why people are like, well, Pepe might end up taking over what Shiba Inu is, while you see Dogecoin at a level of $8 billion or $10 billion, right? I forget exactly where it is. It might be between 8 and 10. And then you see Shiba Inu around the $4 billion mark, and then you see Pepe that's probably going to push up and like compete with Shiba Inu coin in the form of market cap, at least at this early stage, and then maybe have the potential chance to push past it based on, you know, what people believe is going to happen with this and how many burns people are seeing within Pepe. It's like people start to shift focus, and I hope that's not really the full case, but I'm okay with that. I'm invested in Pepe a slight bit. I put like $100+ into it. So, and honestly, I probably should, you know, put more into it, but I don't know where to send it. Thank you for the super chat, Steven. I just want to know if that's the right Haycoin. Let me know. But Pepe is currently sitting between that dropped and added zero. It's sitting at a $380 million market cap, still sitting at 87. $380 million market cap, 87 via market cap, up 30% on the day. We've seen it a lot higher where it did have that drop zero level, and then you saw it pull back at around 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. And 4 a.m. is where it started to pick up a little bit from those low levels there, or lower levels that are there. I did want to check the markets to see the different places that I could move it to. All right. So I'm going to officially move my Pepe over to, I don't want to move it to Kraken because that's my portfolio. That's my Kraken portfolio. But that's the only other place that I can move it to. I can't move it to Coinbase. So that's the only other place I can move it to besides having it, you know, through like MetaMask or Uniswap or whatever. So that sucks. I want to make sure my Kraken portfolio, which is right here, is worth whatever it's worth. So 538. Maybe I can just leave that in there and then it'll be a $600 move. It'll be minus whatever Pepe is worth. So we'll have to do that because I need to move it from KuCoin. We have 135 people here, guys. Hit that like button. We have 68 likes. So hit that like button. Get me up to, I would love 100 likes right now. Absolutely love 100 likes. XRP will dilute. XRP will dilute the circulating supply soon. They consistently dilute the circulating supply. You've seen
Stephen Manuel donated $5 through Super Chat. Could you PLZ Google Haycoin, Uniswap?
Haycoin Uniswap. Is it a different Haycoin? Is that not the Haycoin that you were talking about? Is this not the Haycoin that's on the screen right now? Or, you know, is that ridiculous? Because technically you're only looking at a total supply of 95 total Hay coins, a max supply of 1 million. So this is not it? Thank you for the super chats, though. I appreciate that. He looked it up a minute ago, and he asked you if it was the right coin, Steven. Yeah, I'm looking at this right now, and I want to make sure. No, that's not it. So it's a different Hay coin. Let me look it up over here. I'll exit that out then. Let me look it up over here, and we'll try and figure it out. Hay coin. I just don't like you typing in Hay coin. I feel like you're gonna get something different. Hay coin, Uniswap. No, there's Hay. That Hay coin keeps coming up. Uniswap. No, see the same one keeps popping up. Why don't you tag me? Do they have a Twitter? Tag me on Twitter or on X. I keep getting that confused. Tag me on X and let me know what that is. I appreciate the super chat, so I'm trying to look into it to see what my opinion is of the position. So please just let me know. Find a way to do that. Tag me on X, and I will figure it out. I'll find it. But right now I can't. I'm trying to type it in, and it keeps coming up with the Hay coin that I just looked up. Did we just see a $1.28 trillion market cap? I swear I just saw 1.28. Because if that's the case, we're pushing up to 1.29 and that 1.3. If we can break that 1.3, it'll look nothing but golden from there. You can swap for Hay on the Pawn Docs Dex as well. I'm trying to figure out which Hay coin they're talking about. How many whole Bitcoiners are here? That's the past, present, and future. I don't have any whole Bitcoin. I don't know if anybody else does. Does anybody else in the chat have one whole Bitcoin? I know at $15,000, I was looking at that and wanting to purchase it, but I never had, a full $15,000 to see that happen. And the crazy thing is, people have been asking for months, literally a year at this point, of, when we will see, the bottom out of Bitcoin. And I've been explaining that Bitcoin has already seen where the bottom is. The $15,000 mark, the Uniswap founder, Hayden Adams, first coin tradable on Uniswap. Do you have an X account? Could you tag me in it? I wish I had a whole Bitcoin. So do I. I wish I had a whole Bitcoin. But we already hit the low point. And when you look at Bitcoin, you can see here at that 15,000 mark, that's where we started to see that climb. Everything else, maybe you saw some things that are falling down. Maybe something for you just wasn't working out. But this was just like, you saw this bounce off this lower level, and you saw the climb, with Bitcoin there. And it showed exactly what was coming next. While you had the 69,000, it was going to work its way up to that 69,000, breaking that 69,000 eventually, Hay just added a major run-up. Is that what you said? Oh wait, Hay just had a major run-up. Well, I'm trying to look for what it is. If you could help me out and tell me where it is. Guys, we have 158 people here, and we are so close to 100 likes. If you haven't had a chance to do so, hit that like button. For the people that are on X, thank you guys for watching. For the people that are on Rumble, we have 7 people on Rumble. Feel free to, like away. Also put some messages in the chat. And let me see, we have Kick and Twitch that are around 2 people that are watching. So yeah, you clicked the wrong Hay on CoinMarketCap. Is it on CoinMarketCap? Is this Hay? Is this it? Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Juan. Thank you for being here, showing up in the live stream today. Let me know if this is it, because it doesn't look like you're having a major run up with this. On Uniswap, it says, hey is over $3 million per coin. Look, we keep... Can Mom to the Max, can you send me the link on Uniswap? Because you have a moderatorship. So send me the link on Uniswap. Because you can just put the link directly in the chat. Other people can't. Something happened. Oh, thank you for following over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Your boy Chris, thank you for following. I was gonna say something's going on. Yes, and it has a picture of the founder. Wait, there's a picture of the founder next to it. Okay, just yeah, send me the link. LOL, it's me. Oh, Chris, thank you for being on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna bring this up really quick. Let me exit out of the screen. I understand. So HeyCoin has a picture. It says it's at $3.52 million per coin. Is that what that says? $3.3 million per coin. Where's the detail about it? Do we have the contract? Yeah. And it's on Etherscan. Let's go ahead and check out that, and we'll check out the chart as well. Let me bring up X tools. Whoops. And we'll check that out. Give me 1 second. 3.52 million. Hey to WETH. WETH. Trying to see which has the most liquidity. It seems like hey to wrap ETH is the way to go, with $791,000 in liquidity, volume at 3.84 million. Let's bring this over here. I don't know where that is. Yeah, we'll bring this over here and we'll see that HeyCoin. We look at some of the details. I don't typically look at this. So market cap of 15.5 or 15.45 million, liquidity of 791,000. You do have a DEX score of 99, so that's great to see. But that doesn't mean that it's all sunshine and rainbows. 24-hour volume, you have $3.84 million. Total market cap is at $196 million there. What's the price on it? So the price shows that it's at $3.5 million per coin. How many coins are in circulating supply? How many coins does it have total? So circulating supply is 4.4. What's my opinion on this? I feel like it's out of people's reach to spend $3.5 million on this. I mean, that would be amazing to see it run up that far. And where did it start from? It started from, you're seeing $1 million and it climbed to, if somebody added $1 million or had $1 million there and turned that into $3 or $4 million with HeyCoin, hey, you're doing something right. Like that's my only response. Like, that's crazy. This coin is worth $3.5 million. That would be a good video to make on my other channel, the Matthew Perry 2 channel. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. That's where you look at the supply and you're like, all right, the supply is scarce. And that's why, you can see it up to a certain level with only a certain amount available. Imagine, you see something that burns. This is what kind of puts it into perspective. When you see something that burns and it has the ability to decrease all the way down to the lowest supply possible and never stops burning. Imagine if it gets to a point where it had 1 million coins or 1 billion coins, burns all the way down to a level to where it has single digit coins. What does that give you when it comes to what the value is? Because technically the liquidity that you have liquidity in there. You only have a certain amount of coins that are available. So ultimately it gives you the value of you holding on to one being worth 3.5 million. But like, that's crazy because any type of movement, technically there's a buy and a sell. Any type of movement does affect it dramatically, right? So something at 4.1, selling that and, basically dropping down to about 1.8 and then increasing as you see, I guess the sale going back and forth, which honestly you only have 4. So how, you're selling partial, I guess. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I like looking at that. That's an interesting concept to continue with. So I'll keep that up. Guys, we have 184 people here. So if you can hit the like button, again, we hit the milestone of 100 likes. Next milestone is 150 likes. So hit that like button. Let's see. Are we pushing up to hopefully a $1.28 trillion market cap? We're seeing, I guess, Bitcoin that has come down a little bit, but still is at 34.5-ish. Oh, good. Paulie added hay to the pawn decks last week. I had never heard of it until then. You just have a picture of the founder. And again, it's worth if you have one of those coins, like that's a lot of money that you have. Also a lot of influence that you have on the overall price. I took a chance on BNB Lion, BNB Tiger, and BNB Frog, hoping they drop some zeros. They have like 20. What's the overall market cap? Just because they have 20 zeros doesn't mean that they'll be able to drop it. If they're at $1 million, 2 million, 20 million or $100 million market cap, you might have an issue dropping some of those zeros. Phoenix Real has been really stable and ready since it came out, and it's already burned a lot. It's doing everything right, and I don't understand why it doesn't have more adoption yet. I'm not 100% sure. Hayden Adams burned his. So wait, he had one and he burned his and it was worth like millions of dollars? Come on, market. My car broke. Need money to fix it. I hear you. My life's broke. Need money to fix it. That's me. No, I'm just playing. My life is actually pretty great. I love spending time with the children. I love being able to do what I do, and because of you guys, I'm able to do this. So thank you guys for supporting me every single day. I appreciate it. Hi Matt, how's your list of coins going? Your list of 100 coins going? It's going pretty good. So if I go over to Kraken, you're going to see it's at $537. So I am up quite a bit on these positions. But the major mover that you see is Arbitrum. That's up, $4.47 since purchase. And then Bluzelli, hopefully I'm saying that right. That's sitting up $4 on since purchase as well. So, a lot of these are making some really, really decent moves. And it's because of the entire crypto market. And crazy enough, we're not even seeing the actual altcoin market. So if we're not seeing the altcoin market, that means that these are not really having the major effect that they should have. And they will have a major effect eventually. So I can't wait to see what they end up being. I do need to, like I said, send my Pepe over to Kraken. But that's going to also increase this overall portfolio, which means we're going to have to take that into account every time we do the breakdown. But that's the only other place that I can hold it. Is there like barely any liquidity in HeyCoin though? No, there's a lot of liquidity. So what you've seen is liquidity. They have $792,000 worth of liquidity. So that's a lot of liquidity compared to the overall market cap that's there. I mean, that's a decent amount. The circulating supply is the issue. You have 5.5K holders. That means that a lot of people are holding a partial, a very small amount of that coin. So just imagine, this is kind of shows, like I said, this kind of shows as you look at something like this, like HeyCoin, that's worth a value of $3.5 million per coin. As you see that value, you understand that other projects can do the same. Like, people don't understand that burning can create higher price points over the long term. As you see consistent burning that happens, it increases the strength of the liquidity. It increases the strength of the project. You see that your value per coin ends up increasing as long as you are not letting go of your coins. If you're burning your own coins, then you kind of flow with the actual position, but each coin is actually giving yourself a higher ceiling to be worth. But that's funny. I didn't even know that. BNB Tiger has a pretty good X following also, does it? Learn the hard way Voyager lesson. Not your keys, not your crypto. Definitely true. But in some cases, you have to find a way to trust what these exchanges are doing, because a lot of the volume, the quick volume, happens over there. So you have to trust some exchanges. Maybe not newer ones, and we start to vet them and understand what their reserves are looking like, which is now kind of part of the process, which is great, because if you go over to CoinMarketCap and you go up to exchanges, and once you click on exchanges, you have whether they do have reserve data available. So it went from not having reserve data available and, seeing like Bitstamp and BitThumb not really having their reserve data, to everybody having their reserve data available. And crazy enough, the first crypto exchange to do this was crypto.com, because they were getting so much pressure and people were like, crypto.com's next. But when in fact, crypto.com was probably the strongest crypto exchange that's out there, with the know-how to really break down all of these assets that they do have and show that they are one for one, So it's great to see that. So now we have that a little bit more trust within crypto, and it establishes that. There's like barely any liquidity in HeyCoin. I read that. It looks like there's some liquidity. BNB Tiger, pretty good. Can't send Pepe to Uphold. I don't have Uphold. I don't have anything over there. Never traded with it. Never done anything with it. But the only place that I really have is Kraken available. And Kraken is my portfolio, my 100 coin portfolio. I can keep it over in KuCoin. I just can't do anything with it. I would have to send it out. The crazy thing is that I have to, I sent out USDT to another, to Coinbase, and I had $125, and they charged me $25 to send this USTC over to Coinbase. I was like, $25 though? Like, why does it cost that much? I think Coinbase and the CDC are, Coinbase and crypto.com are the safest if you really want to hold on a CEX. Yeah, I mean, I think Kraken is up there as well. But Coinbase definitely being a publicly traded company, I feel like, yes, Coinbase is one of the safest. I would have said Binance, but I know there's a lot of issues and back and forth that's going with Binance. But I would definitely say Kraken is up there. So Coinbase, Kraken, and crypto.com are probably my go-tos. And that's where I do hold a decent amount on, because I feel like crypto.com is the first one to come out with a lot of that reserve data and show people, look, we're not lying. I don't know where people are getting their statistics from, but they're not accurate, because we have one for one reserves. Matt could easily have a Bitcoin. He's in altcoin denial. I get if you sell your other positions, it's at a loss, but it's a 1 out of 21 million out of 8 billion people. So honestly, yes, there's many chances to where I could have had one Bitcoin. I could have had multiple Bitcoins. I saw this at 15,000. I was going to purchase at 15,000, but I didn't want to. I chose to take the different route and approach other things when I could have during this bear market. If you put something in consistently, which I kind of have learned from, right? I feel like as you see a bear market and you see the lowest prices possible, what it would make sense to do, yes, would be great to be a part of that overall bull market. But what I have learned in the crypto market in recent days, right, in the last year, is the fact that Bitcoin will run before everything else will run. That's just how things are set up. So Bitcoin will have its move. It will push up, probably double in price. And if I decided to do that, then I would be able to kind of push past the bear market. Do you know what I mean? So let's say you decided to do this, and this is just a scenario. It's not saying that we all would have acted that way, but this is a scenario. Let's say you had a certain amount and it all has decreased down. 80% of value has or let's say 60% of your value has dropped off. You had $100,000, 60% has dropped off. You're looking at $40,000 that's left. Bitcoin is down to $15,000. Everything else is down to lows as well. You decide to consolidate everything and throw it into Bitcoin. You now have 2 Bitcoin, right? You'll keep 10,000 elsewhere. Maybe your keeper plays or whatever. You have 2 Bitcoin there at $15,000. Bitcoin rises to 35. You decide to sell it then to put more money back into the altcoin market. And now you have $60,000 to throw back into these altcoins at lower levels because altcoins have not run yet. Do you get what I mean? So honestly, that could have been a better scenario to where you play Bitcoin as that safer bet within a bear market, while everything else really was making a move towards the downside and continuing to drop. Maybe your largest position was Shiba Inu. If you decide to compare Shiba Inu to Bitcoin, right? So compare with Bitcoin maybe over this last year. Where's Bitcoin? Oh, there it is. It's the first one on the list. And you look at it over this last year and see that BTC has risen while SHIB has fallen. You're looking at a level to where you're like, all right, well, I could have invested at 16,000 and saw this consistently gain. It's just like what people do in the stock market. So sorry, I'm not even showing my screen. What people do in the stock market is typically, while they have like heavy in stocks, if they see the markets are starting to, kind of take a turn for the worse, and it looks like it's a bear market, they will not try and completely time the market, but invest their money into something that they believe will consistently grow, like an ETF or like index funds. They'll invest into those things and slowly see that movement up. And then when it looks like the time that the market's going to explode, they start to diversify some of those funds, maybe 30,000 of those funds. Let's say you have 60,000 in Bitcoin up at the top or 70,000 in Bitcoin. You take out 1 Bitcoin, put it back into all of these other plays that are probably still at these lows, and now you can gain so much more out of it. That's the way that it should have been played, and I learned my lesson. So as we see the next bear market, whenever we see the next bear market, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, is seeing where Bitcoin is, finding the lowest point that we could find it at. It won't be the absolute lowest point, but close to it. Invest in that position, and then, reap the benefits while still being able to invest in the alt positions. That's what should have happened, honestly. And I'm sure people have done that. But it's all should have, could have, would have, right? Can you actually do that? You could have, but we didn't, right? So I'm thinking like kind of inside the box rather than thinking outside the box. I could have invested, with a consistent gainer versus, something that shows me so much potential. Even though it shows you the potential, it doesn't mean that it's going to show you the potential at that moment. Because again, if you held SHIB at this point, yes, it did increase and you saw it get up to this level 0.005 or whatever. But you could have taken what you had in here and increased that or doubled the price of where that is. Because currently, again, you're seeing this at a level of $35,000, which is double where this point was. You could have gained 100% on your position. I just saw a disheartening Lunc tweet from Alex Vorshaw that basically confirmed that the exchanges have not responded to the repeg inquiries tests, nor do they expect any positive response. So I don't think this is the method. I'm kind of thirsty. Where's my water? Where's my water? I just got a water and I don't know where the hell it is. Is it? Yeah, it's it. So yeah, I could have told you that. I feel like exchanges think that we're just in it for the gains, which honestly a lot of people are. We should be in it for the success, long-term success of what Terra Luna Classic is and will be. But that's the issue. We're not really there. Guys, we have 215 people here. If you guys can hit the like button, again, the goal was 150. It's now sitting at about 175 likes. So hit that like button. Help out the channel. I know there are some people that just don't want to hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything to do so. It just helps me out dramatically. So I appreciate the support in every way possible. Also, make sure you guys check out my credit card channel. Let me actually bring that up a little bit. My credit card channel where I talk about different credit card rewards and bonuses and stuff like that. And that's called Perry CC. I'll put the link in the chat. We're currently at 673 subscribers, and we're doing a giveaway of free cryptocurrency when we reach 2,000 subscribers, which again, we've only had this channel for about 2 weeks. So feel free to, go over there and subscribe. There we go. New credit card channel. We'll pin this message. There you go. So feel free to subscribe to the credit card channel. Oh yeah, we're reaching it. We're up to 263. So thank you guys for hitting that that like button. Go to his Twitch and hit the follow button. Yeah, I would love if people follow on Twitch. I would more like it if people followed on Kick, because Kick cares about the creators. They have a better revenue split than what Twitch has. It's like you subscribe on Twitch and the creator gets paid like like 70 or not even 70%. It's like 50 or something like that. Why is everybody doesn't clip? Is that what you said? Clip the like button? It's beyond me. Everybody should do as a natural, natural as brushing your teeth. That's something that I do. Every time I go into a video, I click the like button. And then if I dislike the video, I then switch it to a dislike. And, I always stay engaged. It doesn't matter. I'm always looking to engage. If you dislike the video, dislike it. That's fine. I just want you to be engaged and continue that engagement, So anyways, this is my credit card YouTube channel. If you guys want to subscribe to it, we're at 673 subscribers. We're on our way to 2,000. Again, we're doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So feel free to check that out. And I mean, if we do hit 2,000 subscribers in a shorter period of time, we are going to do a bigger giveaway. So right now it's sitting at about $100. For four different people would get $25 worth of either Terra Luna Classic or whatever, we do have there. And then as it does happen faster, it could be, somewhere around $200. So, make sure you guys go and do that option. Let me actually jot down a video idea. Um, I have to make sure I remember this because sometimes I forget. Compare this to this. Perfect. All right. So currently we're seeing the overall market. It's sitting at a $1.27 trillion market cap. Again, we're seeing Bitcoin that's kind of pushing up to that level of 35,000. Ethereum at $1,846. And we're also seeing, BNB that's making a move. It's up 5%. XRP that's at about 55 cents. Solana that's at $31. You're seeing Cardano that's pushing that 30-cent level. Cardano is definitely one of my bigger plays. I have 10,000 Cardano. I expect that to run to a lot higher figures and a lot higher worth. Not only as we see the peak of the bull market, but even before that, right? I expect to see, $3 in this position, if not way further than that. We're looking at 35 billion coins in circulating supply. So literally looking at $3 is around the $100 billion level, a little bit higher than that. So I expect to see that like $2.50, $3 in the short term, and then start to see that longer term where you see, $5 or so within this position, even further than that, depending on, how big and how much support this does get from investors. So, and, sorry, let me get that out of there. Let's see. What do you think about SafeMoon? I'm not the biggest fan of SafeMoon. SafeMoon, with what they have done, they had the first burn that was set up, and I think they handled it the wrong way. Right, the burn should have been consistently pushed, as something that you would see the normal transactions and see all these burns that are happening, and you're not seeing an aggressive level of burns because you weren't seeing an aggressive level of transactions that were going through. But the conversion to like V2 or whatever they went to, V3 and everything, they decided to do a migration where they took away zeros and they took away opportunities from people, which honestly took all of the hype away. That's something you don't really want to do, is when you don't have volume, you don't take the potential chance for what that ceiling could be completely away from it. It's like potentially pulling the rug out from under it by doing that. The whole hype that was behind it was because of the fact that you could see these potential burns. So the fact that you're basically saying, oh, well, we're still going to see burns, but we're going to take away 2 zeros to make it a little bit better. No, you're taking away 2 zeros from the overall supply, but you're taking 2 zeros also away from my supply. And that's not a good look. So no, I'm not a big fan of SafeMoon. I don't know what it's doing right now, but I haven't heard much from it in the recent days. This is the first time I'm hearing about it in a while. Everybody doesn't clip. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys elbow drop that like button. Go CRO. What's happening to CRO right now? I know CRO was up like 5% at one point. So we're approaching the 6-cent level. CRO, honestly, in my opinion, is so undervalued. People look at this position and people just overlook the position, right? They go right to the next thing and move to the more popular thing, the more sexy thing that this isn't, because it's an exchange coin. It's something that's held. It's something that doesn't have a crazy amount of volume. It's something that has a lot of strength based on the amount of stakers. And this just has so much potential that people don't see. That's why I have 87,000 CRO. I have it because I understand what it will be. It'll be worth more than $1. It'll be worth more than $2. It'll be worth more than $3. And seeing that you have 100,000, 80,000, whatever, that's $100,000 in CRO. That's $200,000 in CRO, $300,000 in CRO. It has so much potential. This is my strongest position. This is what I believe in the most. And yes, I don't really like what the exchange does with the inflated prices that they have, but with the amount of people that are on the exchange, the amount of support that, you know, CRO has for the exchange more than anything else that you see out there, I feel like it's a no-brainer. You know, that's my opinion. And, you know, you can take it for whatever you believe it's worth, but I believe it's worth a lot. When did you buy Shiba Inu dog? When did I buy a Shiba Inu dog? I had Emmy. I bought Emmy when Harper was born. So she's 6 and Emmy is 6. Both of them are like a few months apart. So yeah. So yeah. I don't know why I keep saying that. Yeah, I like Emmy. She's a great dog. She listens. Typically, Shiba Inus apparently don't listen, but she listens a lot. That's because I trained her. You know, I took her to PetSmart, trained her at PetSmart, and also did all of the work, the homework at home. You know, to train her the right way. Why Elmo doesn't move at all? Is it dead? So right now, it's not an altcoin market. While people believe that it's the altcoin market, it is the market for Bitcoin. It is the market for Ethereum. That is the reason why we're seeing things that are running here. And these markets will start to trickle down to the rest of the market, to the altcoins, and Elmo will be a part of it. Now, will it be a massive part of it? Who's really to say? Who knows what's going to be the next meme coin to blow up? But the point is, you will see a trickle down effect into the altcoin market from Bitcoin, from Ethereum. I consider them both not altcoins, even though people would consider Ethereum that altcoin while you have that main coin, Bitcoin, really running the market. But you can see that both of them are moving, right? Ethereum, Bitcoin, both up more than 10%. So it makes sense. It's not dead. Elmo is not dead. Do you think the bull run started, or is this just a little rally going on now for now? So for me, I've said this time and time again that I believe the bull market started in 2022. I believe the bull market started when we saw the drop of Bitcoin all the way down to 15,000. As soon as we saw that 15,000 mark and it did bounce off that level, that's when the bull market started, you know. And it's not saying that it was a major bull market. It was just it was slightly bullish within the Bitcoin realm. And then we'll start to see that trickle down effect to everything else. Bitcoin has been rising. If you look at Bitcoin and everything else in the market, or Bitcoin by itself, and look at the last or all history, you'll see that this low point, it has done nothing but rise. While it looked like everything was fluctuating and it was flat, Bitcoin has been doing nothing but rising. It's been slowly increasing and showing consistent retracements down to maybe 25, increase up to 30, down to 25, increase up to 34, 35. That's what we've been seeing. So while you're saying, hey, you know, when will the official bull market start? The altcoin market is not here yet, but we're still seeing the rally for Bitcoin, and it's starting to get to that endpoint where some of the volume, some of the movement and the gains start to trickle down to some of the altcoins. And when we see that, that's when we start to see the overall bull market happen. You know, because you have traditional investors that are getting into cryptocurrency. You have bigger investors that are getting into more traditional, the most traditional investment that you can have, which would be the Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETFs, something that moves consistently. And then you have the trickle down effect of those gains. So that moves into XRP, it moves into BNB, it moves into CRO, Solana, ADA, all of these other plays that we're hyped to see and that are still at only 10% of what the all-time highs are. Bitcoin is currently at half of what the all-time highs were, while everything else is at 10% of what the all-time highs were. Understand that. We are not officially in the overall bull market, but we definitely have started. So ultimately, this is just a rally right now, but Bitcoin, even if it does find a retracement, other things weren't fully meant to run yet. You know what I mean? if that's the case where Bitcoin does have another retracement and we don't see it surpass 35 and push up to, 36 and, make those moves, and see the overall market push past a $1.29 trillion market cap up to a 1.3 or higher, that's where we see maybe a little bit of a retracement, and it shows that the altcoin market is not ready to blow yet. But with all of the news hovering around Bitcoin, it's making it look like Bitcoin's getting that push a little bit sooner. And we are approaching the 6 month mark. We're 6 months out from the Bitcoin halving in November. So we're approaching that. October should be a little bit bullish with the anticipation of this coming. Then you have the anticipation of when the ETFs are going to be approved. So ultimately, we should be bullish on so many different accounts. What is your take on Big Time? I haven't looked at it. I'll have to do that, but I think I'm behind on chats, like way behind, because I tend to overdo it on the explanations. Some people like that, some people don't. Let me bring this chat out here. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta increase the... Let me go, give me a second, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me go ahead and say bye to Harper. I liked and subscribed. Thoughts on Mina? I got in at 30 cents and it's currently at 80 cents, right? For Mina, we saw a larger push to this position. We are currently at a $1.28 trillion market cap, guys. $1.28 trillion. This just got me chills, man. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. Like, he said in blue. Yeah, that's what the kids are. How'd you know you knew the theme song? 1.28 trillion. Has he talked about the IRS? I have not talked about the IRS. What about the IRS? I did see something in the news, but I didn't actually read into it. But a $1.28 trillion market cap, guys, this is huge. Absolutely huge. We're seeing Bitcoin that's at 34.4. But what is really making this difference within this market cap? We're seeing Mina that's up 115%, up to 89 cents. So we've seen a decent sized move with this position that honestly I would look at and go, look, I need to take my initial investment. That's just how eye roll and then leave the rest that's in there, because honestly, you don't know what it will be, but it is up 115%. If you are involved in it, you're seeing $436 million worth of volume. Funny thing is that people brought this to my attention yesterday, I believe, when it was at like 60 cents. Or 40 cents. They brought it to my attention early in the morning, but did see that it was running. Yeah, it was around 60 cents and it did come back before I got off, and they were like, hey, what's your opinion on this? And honestly, it looks great in the growth, but what's the purpose? Why is it growing like this? Why are we seeing so many people get onto this and believe that this is the way? We are seeing a total of 1 billion coins or 990 million total that's there, meaning that you are approaching the $1 billion market cap. Yet my 4-year-old is obsessed. Yeah, they watch Bluey all the time. Way too much. It's funny how I was humming the song and you're like, really? Bluey? It feels great seeing the market like this. Absolutely. I'm thinking BTC bounces off of the 35 once more, one more time, and then hopefully blast through, but we shall see. Yeah, I mean, with all the hype and money that's flowing into it, I mean, it's a $1.28 trillion market cap. And the crazy thing is, we're not even seeing Bitcoin that's up at the $35,000 level. It hasn't even, holy shit, if we get the BTC approval, I thought you were telling me we did get the BTC approval. Right now, yeah, things would be ridiculous. ADA is up 10.4%. For me, it's only showing 8.3%. I don't know where you're seeing 10.4%. The volume is up 113%, $391 million in ADA. You know, I'm a huge fan of ADA. Please tell me about Jasmy Coin. Hopefully Jasmy Coin's making a move. I haven't heard anything about it, but it's probably the same. Seeing it at, it is at 35% of the penny. It is up 10.4%. That's phenomenal to see. Farm? What's happening with Farm? Don't tell me Farm is blowing up. Because if Farm's blowing up, I'm gonna be hyped. So Farm's only up 3%. Don't make it seem like Farm is absolutely exploding, because you know how Farm gets. When it has millions of dollars that flows through it, it skyrockets to like hundreds of dollars. Maybe Christmas coming early. That's the way that it seems. I'm hyped. A 1.28 trillion dollar market cap. What? I'm all for it. All for it. I have a little bag in Jasmy. I do hope it takes off. CDC says 10.4. Oh, CDC probably says 10.4 because of the way that they do it. So CoinMarketCap will do a 24-hour cutoff. So if it's 8 o'clock, it'll go from 8 o'clock to 7:59, right? And then you'll see it shift 8:01 to 8 o'clock. So it'll continue to shift and continue to move in that 24-hour time frame. That shows you that level. For CDC, I believe they have a cutoff at like 8 a.m. or something. So they do it basically by the start of the day and then how it progresses through the day, kind of like the stock market. And then or they'll do a previous close whenever that close point is, and then they'll have the start of the day, whatever they're up there from the previous close, which the previous close technically should just be the minute before, was it 11:59 basically? So wherever it was at 11:59, that's where they're doing that math off of. Possibly, unless they have a different cutoff point that I don't know about. SafeMoon, I'd get its own blockchain, and CEX burns will be substantial, and the price will surge up 40% in a month. XRP is pumping. Nice candle for XRP. It's now over 56 cents. Yes, it is over 56 cents, and it's up 5.7%. That's phenomenal. I'll take that any day of the week. Again, you guys, if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. It does help out the channel, helps out growth. We are now over 200 likes. So if you haven't had a chance, please hit the like button. Also, if you want to subscribe to my credit card YouTube channel, you can subscribe to that. We're doing a giveaway of free cryptocurrency for 2,000, once we hit 2,000 subscribers. And the faster we get there, the more winners there actually are. Instead of 4, there could be 8. Instead of 8, there could be 12. So, and it's all based on, how much. And if you can get that early, especially before the pump actually happens, that cryptocurrency that's, $25 could be worth, $50 or $100, depending on, how far that goes. So feel free to check that out. Should I take some profit or should I keep my coins and not sell for now? How much are you up? You said you bought at 35 cents or so. Is that the same person that bought? So what I typically do, and I'm not telling you need to do this, if you have purchased, what is it, Mina? If you have purchased this position, what I typically would do, I'm not telling that you have to do this. What I typically would do is take my initial investment. My initial investment shows that I'm able to take the money that I put in there and I can put it somewhere else that I believe will run a little bit more. Now, if you believe in the position a lot further, don't take any of it. Believe in that and let it run. But the best way to fully believe in it and not worry about what your initial investment was and losing any of that is to take your initial investment and leave the rest that's in there. Can you settle? Can you be happy with half of what you put in there? Right? If you have $5,000 in there, could you be excited about having 2,500 in there and growing that to another level? Probably, right? But it all depends how much you have. So for me, as you see like different exit plans that I have, so let's say like these exit plans with XRP, this is just XRP. With XRP, I'm okay with taking 500 to get my initial investment plus profit. And now I feel more comfortable about holding a lot longer term because I took my initial investment. I can never lose money on that play because I took that initial investment. Now with what's left in there, it's not worth as much as what it would have been if I would have kept that $500, but who's to say it wouldn't have come back from $3 or wouldn't have come back from $1? That's really the price you pay or the risk you take with a lot of these plays, because honestly, it is all a gamble, an educated gamble, but it is all a gamble. Wouldn't say this is the bull run or the bull run has started. Remember, we still have to the halving and the course. So just because the official bull run, just because something hasn't happened and we haven't seen 10% or 30% or 50% or 100% increases, doesn't mean that the bull run or the bull market hasn't started, because you start to see, you understand the progression of what the bull market is. Ultimately, the bull market is where virtually everything is running. But the start to that bull market, it starts with Bitcoin. It starts with the major players like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Honestly, I define a bull market as consistently upward trend in crypto overall market cap. That is true. And the overall market cap has fluctuated. It hasn't been a consistent uphill trend. However, you have seen it, if you're looking at the trend line, it has shown more of an incline than it has a decline or a flat level. So if we look at the global market cap, which is, again, I guess it has decreased down to a $1.27 trillion market cap. If we look at this, give it some time to load. Come on, take your time, man. Don't actually take your time. I was just joking by saying that. Let's go. Let's move it along. All you gotta keep it strong. Move along, like I know you do. All right. Hopefully I won't get copyright for that. I literally just wanted to sing that just to get to the move along part. But anyways, let's look at the overall market, and you could see that within this time period, when it did hit a $700, $800 billion market cap, that you can see this consistent growth over this last year. So technically, we are seeing that that bull market, that trend start. Yes, it's not the bullish momentum that we've seen here, where absolutely did pick up to a way higher level. We're more likely like right here, or somewhere right here, I would say, and we're starting to push up. But we're probably going to see certain levels of money that's flowing into the altcoin market eventually. Sorry, I'm way behind on chats. Yo, XRP is moving. Is it? XRP is at 56, 57 cents. Oh, wow. That's up 8.6%. XRP is moving. All American rejects are coming for you. It seems like it. Guys, honestly, what a great feeling to see your portfolio move up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree though. We are seeing a bull market foreshadowing, in my opinion, not full-fledged bull market. Yeah. YouTube about to send you that copyright notification. That will suck if we have this live stream, which is honestly one of the best live streams that we've had in the form of chats and likes and all that stuff. Yeah, it definitely is. Don't worry, it didn't sound anything like the original, so your copyright should be fine. Are you trying to say that I can't sing? Is that what you're saying? Or is that what you're trying to say? I'd agree with you. I do sing a lot though, because the kids have like Disney songs and stuff playing all the time. I'm always singing different songs. You got to be comfortable. I try and make them comfortable with being able to sing, even if they, feel like their voice is not the best. It's not about judgment of your voice. It's about just enjoying the music. So I try and make sure that they're comfortable and they see that I sing as much. And I'm not a fantastic singer. I'm not a great singer. But the point is, you want to be comfortable. You want to be able to express yourself, especially when you feel like you need to break out in song, break out in song. If it's High School Musical, High School Musical it up. Yes, if it keeps up your wait. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Yes, if it keeps up, your watches go up too. Soon there will be over 1,000 in your lives. Oh, like watches as in people that are watchers. Yeah. Let's say watches or watchers. It says watches. But yeah, you're right. I was at a level of thousands of people, and that was when we were in a bullish market. So as we actually see the bull market happening, you're going to see me go live a lot more and a lot longer. I feel like I did myself a disservice by not, going live a lot longer. And if I had the opportunity to do so, the problem is that when I officially left my 9 to 5, we were not in a bullish market. Things were maybe a little bit boring, honestly. And that's where you started to see people trickle off and, trickle out and decide that they weren't interested in crypto. And now you see more people that are coming back that are interested in crypto. So not trying. Oh, not trying to say that I can't sing. You're saying that I can't sing. Got you. Got you. The disrespect, man. The level of disrespect. No, I'm just joking. Oh, come on, man. Who keeps texting me? What's going on here? I feel like I'm checking my phone like an older person where I'm like, who's checking my phone? Who's messaging me? I'm using like this one finger to do so instead of like using my thumb like a normal person. But sometimes I do that. I'm just like, who's checking it? And then I start squinting. I'm like, who's checking it? Let me. Okay. Well, actually, You actually were at least on tune. That's something that I pride myself in. I'm not the best singer, but that's what I pride myself in. You nailed it with the glasses. Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. Uh, is it CZ? Elon? Trump? What's up, Matt? What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Thank you guys for being here. Again, we got 220 people here. Hit the like button. Follow my credit card channel. Love crypto. Everybody's loving crypto right now. Let's see if we can see an increase to a 1.28, $1.29 trillion market cap. Break that level to break the $1.3 trillion market cap. That would be freaking phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We got some Vault crew that's in the chat. Don't spam, and just have people come through. Talk about it. If you're talking about it, just throwing it in there. I'm sure people will be like, yeah, I see value in this, or I don't see value in this. It'll create conversation. But multiple lightning bolts, that doesn't really sit well with all of us. So just slowly ease your way into it. You know what I mean? I'm texting you, Matt. Don't fade Gala. I'm not. I still have a Gala right now. You think we will pump or dump? Because I have no idea which way we're going. Right now, we're in more of an upward trend. I'll tell you that. Bitcoin leading the way, and we haven't seen any dump in hours. We did see it decrease down to 33,000, which is great to see a little bit of a retracement and a comeback from that retracement. That's phenomenal. If we can see it break 35 again and break what the high point was, then we start to see it enter more bullish momentum, and we saw a retracement that's leading to more of an upward trend rather than continuing that downward trend. Because if we see a lower high and lower low and lower high and lower low, it doesn't really sit well with a lot of people. Currently, we have 222 viewers, 222, and we have 200 likes. Maybe we might even have 222 likes. Let's decrease the size of this really quick. Whoop, not that one. So guys, definitely hit that like button. We got 239 likes. Definitely hit that like button, and definitely check out my credit card channel if you guys are interested in a lot more content from me. It's not really cryptocurrency. You're saying XRP is flying right now. XRP is up to 58 cents currently, about 58 cents, and we're seeing it 9.17% up. All the lightning bolts, I thought maybe the new Flash token. Yeah. Do you think Haycoin could make someone some serious gains? I think it already has made someone serious gains. I think right now it's kind of pointless for you investing into that position and being worth, if you're looking to get one and have 3.5 million in there, I don't know if it necessarily makes sense. And that's like 25% of the overall supply. So it probably won't happen to have one there, but people are having portions of it. And yes, it could potentially make people a lot of money, but you have to look at it from a market cap perspective rather than looking at it a price perspective. Because if you see the market cap and see that at a $3.5 million price, Haycoin, $3.54 million per coin, only 4 coins that are available. Yeah, it's going to make you go, I'm stepping back. I'm not getting this, what's it called? I'm not getting in this position because it's 3.5 million. But when in reality, you see the position that's right in front of your face, it's at a market cap of $15.58 million with $800,000 in liquidity, with 5.5K holders with only 4.4 supply. Again, the total market cap is a not a $198 million market cap. And the volume, you're seeing millions of dollars that's flowing through this. But the overall price per coin is $3.5 million per coin. That's huge. Well, let's see what's moving the most. We are again at a $1.28 trillion market cap, on our way up to the 1.29 to $1.3 trillion market cap. I am freaking hype right now. I am so hype because I'm just jazzed up. What do they say in in Crazy Stupid Love. Wait, is that the one? No, that's not the one where he's like, I'm jazzed to the tits. No, that's uh The Big Short. The Big Short, where he says that. Ryan Gosling. I couldn't think of the movie, but you have $34,600 is where Bitcoin is standing at. You're hyping me up too. I'm definitely hype. I love seeing green in the market, and this much green just makes me feel fantastic. It's not like a short-lived green like what we saw with just the XRP pump and the pullback with the a potential appeal. We're now seeing major green over a longer period of time, right? Over an extended period of time. So it feels fantastic. Jasmine Coin market cap price prediction. My market cap price prediction, I believe it's going to get to, you have short term and long term. I believe it's going to find its way up to 30 or $40 billion market cap and push north of $1 because we will have the Jasmine lockup that may lock up, let's say, 10 billion coins, maybe 20. I want to throw my expectations maybe a little bit low and say that it could be 5 billion coins, but it all depends. It will take a while to do that. It's not going to be all at once. Best part, still has the other big T1s or tier ones to list on. A lot of catalysts to send to Valhalla. I don't know what position you're talking about. This ain't a bull run. This is a bull trap. When the huge dip to fill crypto gaps, and then we'll have a bull run. A huge dip to fill crypto gaps. What gaps? Typically we see, I mean, I want to stay optimistic. I know there's a lot of people that are more towards the downside and will see a pullback, but honestly, with the different catalysts that we do have, it shows so much more of a reason that Bitcoin continues to run, and that trickle down effect and people taking profits starts to trickle into a lot of the altcoins, which eventually will or potentially will start the bull market, or start more bullish momentum in the altcoin side. I'm guessing Bitcoin will be over 35,000 when I wake up tomorrow. It was over 35,000 for a brief moment. It might be over 35,000, very, very soon. I mean, it's currently at 34,771, 13% up. We're not that far away from jumping to 34,000 or jumping to 35,000. XRP is moving. Let's go. XRP is running. XRP is currently at 58 cents at 9.5% increase on the day. So yeah, it's definitely moving. If we look at what's moving the most within the market, we can see Mina that's up 106% in the last hour is down 1.29% to 85 cents. This is something that has moved way more than the rest of the market. And again, what I typically see within the position, in my opinion, of what I would do if I did hold it, would be to take my initial investment. And, if you see an opportunity as it does maybe come down, you can invest more and, be happy with, what you've had and be able to add to that and get back to the amount that you had while also still having some profit off the top, So again, this type of market makes me so hyped, makes me so happy to be a part of cryptocurrency. I just hope it continues because I'm tired of seeing red. We all want to see green. We all want to see this continue. We want to see this flow into a lot of the altcoins that we do have, not just Bitcoin. So people will panic. That's what you believe. I didn't realize Jasmine lockup is scheduled for fourth quarter 2023. It's scheduled for fourth quarter which is not our fourth quarter. Just trying to break that down. It's not our fourth quarter. It's January, which is not mid, it's early 2024. But our fourth quarter is where we are currently, which is October, November, December. Their fourth quarter is January, February, March. So that's where you'll see the fourth quarter lockup is within
David
that time
Robertson
period.
donated £5 through Super Chat. You should have a look at Dollar Lambo, risk versus reward. Looks like one of the best meme coins to 1000x at only $200,000 make. Next
Well,
Dollar Pepe.
you're saying the next Pepe here with this position. So hashtag Lambo is the next position to move up. Honestly, just the name does set it up. Instead of being tied to Shiba Inu or Doge or having an Inu or something like that, it sets itself apart, kind of like Pepe and others that have a potential chance to do it just by name. But I haven't checked it out. I don't know if it does have, if it's over here on coin market cap, which it looks like it is. We're seeing it currently up 31% at a $273,000 market cap with $8,700 in volume. This is not really enough volume. I can't really say that this is the next level because it doesn't really show the volume or show the hype that's behind it. You want to at least see a decent amount of volume in it. And you have only Uniswap. I don't really know how long this has been in existence. So I can't really say that this is really the case. And where this has come from since 2023, May of 2023, it doesn't really look like it's set up as that, as such. So what you do have 69 billion coins in supply, 100% that's out there. So it was probably fully diluted at that time, which you won't be able to get a breakdown on the price. So thank you for the super chat. I can't necessarily say that I agree that this will be the next Pepe. It doesn't look like it's set up as that. I'd have to disagree there, but anything could happen. So if you are a person that's looking to see a benefit out of this, it would be best if you found that benefit to where you were invested at these lower points and try and find some spikes as time goes on. But with $8,000 worth of volume, that's not enough. We can all agree that that's not enough. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate that. I really do. And letting me know. I appreciate when people let me know that they have a position out there that could be worth so much more. That has the potential to be worth so much more. But explain to me why, you may see 1,000x. Explain to me why you think a $200,000 market cap will turn to a multiple million, tens of millions of dollars worth of a market cap. I want that kind of explanation. And I appreciate, the people that kind of call things out. My XRP investment is well up, but I'm not taking any profit yet. I believe it's got a long way to run. Absolutely. I haven't taken any profit either. If anything, I wanted to invest more just recently when it was at like 50 cents or so, a little bit less than 50 cents, but I haven't really made that move. Guys, we have 260 people that are here. If you can hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, comment in the chat. That's the only way you can comment is if you are subscribed, as well as if you want to check out my credit card YouTube channel, which the link is pinned to the chat. Feel free to do that. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but I did. So it's whatever. We're currently sitting at a $1.28 trillion market cap. Bitcoin's dominance is close to 53%. It is starting to maybe decrease from that 53% mark. So that's great to see. I want to see the decrease in Bitcoin's dominance because that means that you start to get into more altcoin territory. I had $100 in Mina, took my $100. It doubled. Fantastic. That's exactly what I want to hear. A lot of people will claim that they're investing the right way. And I'm not saying that Mina won't run anymore because it could. But what I'm saying is that you want to find a way to take your initial investment. You want to find a way to feel comfortable about what you're investing and the growth of that. And the best way to do that is to take that initial investment when it does double, because not everybody gets that chance, especially in the bear market that we've seen. I wouldn't say today's market because it looks pretty good. But in the normal market that we've seen over the last year, it's not something that we typically see is a 100 or 100% gain. I made good money in Mina today. I bought 60K worth, $60,000 worth, JJ, and doubled it. That's fantastic if you actually did that. I need like a cough drop or something. My throat's starting to burn from talking too much. Shiba not moving? No. It's not really moving as much. You can see everything in the market that's moving, but just not to the levels that you see with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, any of those, right? Or Pepe or Mina or anything like that. But it's not to say that money won't flow into Shiba Inu eventually. You know what I mean? Um, have a look at Pepe chart, Matt. I think it jumped um, and is coming from, wait, what I'm looking. What are your thoughts for Pepe? Um, so it did jump. We're seeing it currently at 0.00. Just to address the super chat here, I'm waiting for the text to speech to kick in. It like kicks in at all different types of times, which is weird. I wish it was a lot faster, but I don't know how to speed it up. So we'll wait for that to kick in, and then I'll get into what you have there. But currently, we see that drop zero at 0.00001, 36% increase in the day, and it's
BLK Camo donated $2 through Super Chat. What do you think of RNT Rencom token?
yeah. I'll have to get into that. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I don't know why the text to speech takes so long because I saw that super chat. I don't know, like a minute ago at this point. It took so long to pop up. But anyways, we're seeing a 30%, a 36% increase in Pepe. I'll get into that token in a little bit. And, it's all coming or all stemming from the burn that did happen. Now, understand that this burn, this 6.9 trillion coin burn, is not something that remains consistent and will always happen like every week or every month or anything like that. It's something that happened. It was kind of a one-off situation. You may have some more burns that come from the 3+ trillion that's left from the total there. But it all depends on what they plan to do with it, what the team really plans to do with it. So that's really why you're seeing Pepe that's running, because of that burn that we did see there. Now, what do I think of RNT? Rencom? I don't know what's happening with that child upstairs. Rencom. I don't see anything on this position. Is it something that's not on CoinMarketCap? If it's not on CoinMarketCap, I usually like to go through CoinMarketCap to check it out. If it's something that's a brand new position that you may want an opinion on because it would be up on the screen and would show maybe an opportunity and you're already invested into it. I would like to show it on the screen just to see what it's all worth, but it doesn't always go the investor's way, honestly. But let's check if we have like some sort of breakdown for it that's easier to manage to look at, then I can definitely do that. Pepe don't need to get to $1. 99% of people, or 99% of people, have 10, if not 100 million coins. I would agree. I don't think it needs to. I would agree. I don't think it needs to get to $1. I don't think it needs to get to a penny. It has 420 like trillion coins, right? So it doesn't need to make those moves, but obviously you'll start to have those conversations, Pepe to a penny, Pepe to 10% of a penny, $1, all these other levels. But honestly, when it comes to market cap, it could be worth a lot more than people think there. It could be up in that level to where we saw Shiba Inu compete with Dogecoin, right? Where it was past Dogecoin for a little bit, and then Dogecoin kind of stayed up there, and then now we may see Pepe that gets a chance to pass Shiba Inu a little bit, but Shiba Inu stays up at the top, being that second highest meme coin by market cap, and then having Pepe, right behind it at multiple billions of dollars. So I can definitely see that. But it's in due time. Right now, we're not in the altcoin market, so it doesn't make sense to really push for that. I would obviously, as people that are holding multiple millions, because I even hold 67 million. I only have $100 worth. HBAR, XRP, Quant, let's go. Are all of them moving? I know XRP is. I haven't checked HBAR today. HBAR is up 7%. It's at 5.3 cents. We're seeing Quant. Let's take a look at Quant. Quant is up 3.6, or sorry, 6%. It's up to $100. That's fantastic. From this, level down here, or even where it started in the last 24 hours and how this has pushed up from 93 cents. If we look at 7 days, it seemed like just yesterday I was talking about it at $84 and now it's at 100 plus. That's fantastic, right? XRP at 58 cents. It has suddenly risen from the level of 56 all the way up to 58. Hype about that. Want to see it surpass 60 and grow from there. And overall, like we said, we want to see, it's crazy to see the crypto market, the entire crypto market, up 10.4%. This is the most bullish activity, the most bullish momentum that we've seen in a very, very long time. We've seen the crypto market run up to a $1.29 trillion market cap on the news of XRP and the ruling to say that it's not a security. And then it was a quick pullback. And now we have this run up here, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, a lot of other things as well. What about Elmo? I didn't see if Elmo has been running. Runtober came through. Yeah, I mean, they said that, October was typically a bullish month, but in however many instances that we've seen it, they talked about October being a bullish month for Shiba Inu and the fact that it has historic value of running 20 or 422% on average. That's because 1 year it ran by like 800% and the other one it ran by 10%. So you're looking at kind of the split. It's like on average over the last 2 years, it's run by 422%. That's ridiculous. It's like saying you made $1 million this year. So on average, in the last 3 years, right, you make $300,000+ a year when the other 2 years you made nothing. Like that's basically what it is. When I saw that article, I was like, what in the world is this? Like, are you trying to reach for this? Like, I don't understand it. But anyways, Elmo. Yeah, I wanted to check Elmo. So Elmo coin is currently sitting, it's up about 1%. So not really moving as much, but is at 60% of a penny. So it is kind of remaining flat, staying there. We have seen it up at 63% of a penny, but that's pretty much it right now. We are seeing $451,000 worth of volume with $1.5 million market cap. I feel like this could be, definitely with all the exchanges, could be worth something a lot more as time goes on, as it gets listed on some of these exchanges, even more upper tier exchanges. So I'm a big fan of Elmo. I currently have like 225,000. So we'll see how this all plays out here. But Elmo ERC is another one that's a meme-like play, meme coin, and will, I believe, catch traction because of what they do. It's like completely deflationary. Hyper deflationary. My overall position, let's check what my crypto portfolio is worth. Currently sitting at about $12,000. Jasmine coin is at $3,600. We have Cardano that's at about $3,000. You have Krill coin that I'm sitting at 2,200. Farm, I have about 1,800. XRP has surpassed 1,000 again. It shows that it's at $53. That's not, or 53 cents. That's not accurate. So let me refresh this and make sure that's not showing something I don't want to show. I like to show my portfolios. I know some people don't do that. But yeah, it shows here that XRP, yes, I surpassed $1,000. It's at 57 cents. Harvest Finance is up. I love seeing all of this green. Jasmine Coin, I've made the most with $380 in performance in the last 24 hours. Cardano, 270. Krill with 52. Harvest Finance, $104. XRP, $75, and so on and so forth. I just had 30K Elmo stolen? How? How did you have 30K Elmo stolen? XRP almost at 60 cents. Yeah. Guys, we have 269 people that are here. Thank you all that are watching. I don't know, because I'm an idiot. That doesn't explain anything, man. I don't think you're an idiot, but it doesn't explain anything. Let's see. So we have, just to look at all the other platforms, we have one person watching over on X, because we're live on X. We have 7 people that are watching on Rumble. If you have anything you want to chat, feel free to put something in the chat on Rumble. I appreciate the 7 people that are watching. Twitch, we have 3 people that are watching over there. Thoughts on Gecko, crypto.com. Also, be back traveling for work. So I'll have to look into it in a little bit. Give me a second. Let's see, 3 people over on Kick, and then obviously 272 people that are on YouTube. I connected my wallet to something I thought was legit. It wasn't. Did you pull everything out of there? What did you connect your wallet to? Just to, put that out there and let people know what not to connect their wallet to by accident. Your channel is even more bullish now. Yeah. Like I said, I was definitely a fan, and I'm going to tell you this right now, right? If this tends to be the case where we see the crypto market explode, absolutely explode at the end of this year, I can tell you I'm the only one that truly predicted that 100% of the time. Like even though I said 2024 is looking more bullish in my videos, I said previously that I've been pushing for the end of 2023 to be that time, to be the major push, because we're leading up to the halving. We're leading up to so many things that are happening. So if that's the case, I'm going to be pushing the fact that I was the only one right out here, and everybody else is pushing just 2024 and gave up on 2023. I hope that I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I definitely believed in the start of the bull market happening at the end of 2023. I thought it was the official Pawn Telegram. There was a link to migrate, seemed very, very legit. Scammers are getting very creative. Yeah, I try not to connect my wallet to anything at this point. We might have 2 bull runs. Understand that I think that, again, this is the start. It's not the official bull run where we see everything that's moving by the entire market that's moving by 20%, 30%, on the regular, and seeing a lot of things that are moving maybe 100%, 200% pushing up, seeing the altcoin market really push. We're not seeing the altcoin market, which means we don't have the full bullish market or the full bull market. We're just seeing the starting point to it. It's like we just started the race and we're now, getting to the dirt track and the straightaway and all of these other things that come with racing. I bought some Elmo and XRP just in time. Yeah, I mean, XRP would have had to have been, that was at like 50 cents when I was making all these videos. I made videos yesterday and it was at a level of like 52 cents. Dear Lord, getting happy catty vibes. I did this and I did that. I don't care. I never say something that I did. I never get to rub it in everyone's faces that are wrong because I never do it. Like I still probably won't do it, but this is in place of that. One bull run at the end of 2023 and another in 2024 to 2025. Manage your emotions by a bull market. Sorry, I need to stretch. Manage your emotions by a bull market. That would be easy. Let's hope to see this absolutely push to way higher figures. What's happening in the stock market right now? I'm pretty sure Coinbase is running quite a bit. Coinbase is up by 7.94%. And that's in the pre-market, the after hours market as well. And you're seeing yesterday it closed 3.4% up. So Coinbase is looking absolutely fantastic. And that's because cryptocurrency is running. Cryptocurrency is making a move. So I'm all for that movement. You know what I mean? The big bull run should be in 2025. You think that it's going to be a full year that we're going to see the big bull run happen? You don't think that anything's going to happen in 2024 with all the catalysts that you think it's going to be the larger extent of the bull run? Like in comparison to the previous bull run, are you saying that we're going to get to a level of maybe a 40, or sorry, why did I say 40? We're going to get to a level of previous all-time highs in 2024, and then we're going to surpass that in 2025 and push a lot further? Hey, Matty P, will you continue making crypto videos even after you become a millionaire, or you will vanish with the wind and live your luxurious life? So, no, I would just continue to throw that money into places to where it grows a consistent gain and take a portion of it and still invest short term. No, I wouldn't be gone. I'll tell you, I wouldn't be making as much like regular content, but more live streaming and continuing this, process of having something live rather than just a video that's put out there. Because this is always fun to be able to interact with people and have these conversations. So no, I will not do that because most of my money will be thrown directly into where I currently put a lot of my long-term investments, in these long-term investment accounts or, different funds and stuff, making a decent amount. And those would be more for being able to make videos that I really want to make without worrying about the views at all. Because if I can have multiple millions of dollars thrown into, index funds that don't necessarily just increase in value for retirement, but increase in value so I can take that percentage gain and live off of whatever the interest is off of that $1 million or $2 million. If it's $100,000 or $200,000 that I'm able to gain off of that per year, I will take that and be able to live off of that and pay taxes off of it and all of that stuff. That will be my plan so that I can make comfortable videos here and spend a lot of my time making the videos that I love to make, editing the videos that I love to edit, whether that's golf content as well as credit card content and crypto content. I can't wait to be able to make, I would like to be able to make one main video like per channel and not have to worry about, the uptick of, or the potential uptick in views or whatever, so we'll see that. Anyways, we now officially hit 300 likes, which I don't think we've reached 300 likes in a live stream in a while. We've hit 300 likes outside of a live stream after the live stream is done. People have watched it and liked the video and all that. But during the live stream, we haven't had that happen since the whole Satoshi conference, the Shibarium conference and releasing Shibarium and everything there. Since we haven't seen that since then, since those 2 days. So thank you guys for hitting the like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to go and subscribe again to my credit card YouTube channel, I have a new credit card YouTube channel. I would like to get to 700 today. That would be amazing. But we're doing a, like I said, 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you want to be a part of that, all you have to do is subscribe and, comment on the latest videos as we get closer to 2,000 subscribers. So definitely go ahead and do that. If you guys are interested, you don't have to, but if you guys are interested, go ahead and do it. From rags to riches special. I can technically do that now. From where I came from as a child to where I am currently, the situation, like the house we live in, the family that I have, I could have never imagined to have. I can't say it's a perfect life, but it's a perfect life for me, right? Obviously everybody would like to have an absolute $1 billion, but that's not always a given. So you kind of have to work as hard as you can to get up to these points. And that's what I plan on doing, is working as hard as I possibly can. So hope for a little correction so I can buy more next week. I don't hope for any type of correction. I'm just hoping for a push, just a continued push. We're seeing Bitcoin in the last hour that is declining. It's down to 34.5. Ethereum, that's down by about 1% in the last hour as well. BNB, that's up in the last 24 hours, slightly up in the last hour. XRP, that's up 3.4% in the last hour, but has suddenly or recently decreased below the 58 cent mark. Maybe people are taking profit in that. The crazy thing about this is, like, if you wanted to play like short term and you didn't want to invest anything more, you just wanted to play the short term markets and see what those gains end up being, you would invest into something, let's say like XRP, and as it does gain 2 cents, you would play that short term play in that day trade and make money from it short term, not necessarily long term. Cardano looks amazing. Cardano is almost at a level of 29 cents. You see that here. It's at very, very close to 29 cents here. And I'm hype about that, because once I get to 29 cents, it's now, my overall position would be worth $2,900. So, and as that continues to grow, it's worth more and more, $100 more each penny that it grows. I think this run is more hopeful at what could be. What are we going to wait? Are we going to get a BTC dip before the market opens? That is the question. I mean, we're already seeing a little bit of a dip, and the crazy thing is, you saw more of a dip last night. Matt, why have you not had a live stream while? Wait. Why have you not had a live stream in a while? Have you been sleeping a lot? Why have I not had a live stream in a while? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Mark? I'm yelling at Jasmine and Bitcoin on my phone. People think I'm crazy. Like, run, Forrest, run. Just kidding, Matt. Okay, because I didn't get it. I didn't know if you meant like I haven't been live in a while, or you haven't seen me live. I didn't get that. When XRP dethrones Bitcoin, when will it? I don't know if it will. The reason why is, now with the Bitcoin spot ETFs, it creates a lot more strength for it to be worth a hell of a lot more, because it now puts it in traditionalist pockets, right? Traditional investors' pockets are now going to include Bitcoin in it. So the long-term holders, the people that believe time in the market beats timing the market, which a lot of people believe that. I believe that as well. And in the current market, I don't want that to remain the same. I want to have, a consistent growth, but also have fluctuations for day trading and swing trading. That's just how I see the majority of my profits, not necessarily just long term, which I do have long term plays, but I want to see some fluctuation because I like the volatility, honestly. But you have a lot of traditional investors into the market. So Bitcoin could be hovering at a lot higher price value and could have a higher price target, showing that you have these traditionalists in their back pocket. However, XRP, in the stated value, the assumed value of what XRP will be worth, single digit trillions, tens of trillions, hundreds of trillions of dollars is what people believe. They're not even looking at the market cap. They're just looking at what the price will be in the factor of use cases. It could dethrone Bitcoin anytime soon. If that is the case, Ripple's already implemented in many different banks. It's not the major use of XRP right now. So I don't know the answer to that. I would say anything is possible. To quote Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. But we did see, like M. Krieg stated about the BTC dip, we did see BTC dip, overnight around 3:30 to closer to 4 a.m. We did see it dip there. So 325 hit its low point, or sorry, 335 hit its low point of $33,000 and $787 there. And now you saw it pick up and push up to the level to where it got very close to breaking 35,000, but has since kind of created a double top scenario, honestly. SafeMoon is ripping. So I don't know which SafeMoon this is. SafeMoon version 2. Is that what that is? I'll go to SafeMoon version 1. That's not a thing. So we'll go back. You just want me to put SafeMoon on the screen. That's what you want. I don't think it's ripping. It's up 3%. Yeah, I think a lot of people say that because you want me to put a certain thing on the screen. Shiba Inu is pumping. Is it actually pumping? Because I know it wasn't for a while. Shiba Inu is up by 5%. I mean, that's what we're typically seeing with the rest of the market. Currently, the market is sitting at about a $1.2 trillion market cap. It has since come down from the 1.28, and I would like to see that absolutely skyrocket, but only time will tell. How long have we been live? About 2 hours. I want to say that I appreciate everybody that is here. Thank you guys for being here, for being a part of this live stream, and seeing a max today of I forget what it is. It's like 280 viewers. I would love to get to 300 viewers, 300 concurrent viewers, or even further. But I'm still excited to even have, 200 to 300 again. And hopefully we can see the consistency, the consistent movement of the crypto market and kind of a bounce back from maybe a little bit of a dip to 1.25 trillion or 1.2 trillion or something like that. I don't want to see a dip. I want to see things that just completely run. But typically when you see a larger push, you start to see it come back a little bit. You see that retracement that kind of equals the gain there. But the gain has been over a longer period of time. It wasn't just a run up and then it just, falls back down. It's consistent movement, decreasing, increasing, decreasing, increasing, but overall looking at a positive trend line. All right, what's your opinion on XLM? No one mentions XLM, and I think XLM had a huge potential holding XLM. I know there's a lot of people that are seeing XLM's potential, and it moves typically with XRP, and you're seeing it up 4%. It's up to about 12 cents, and that's not bad at all. I mean, I'm not saying nobody talks about it, but less people do talk about it. You see a $3.2 billion market cap, has a ton of potential, has hundreds of millions of dollars worth of volume, I guess $196 million worth of volume. Now you still do have a lot of the supply, just like kind of XRP there. Instead of having 100 billion, now you're looking at a total of 50 billion, while you have 27.8 that's actually in circulation. I don't know how much does get added, if it does continue to get added. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad play at all. I think a ton of people have made money from this, especially like over, this last period, to where you saw it down at about 10 cents, increase to 12 cents. Or if we look at the last year, and we see this at even a lower point of 7 cents, increase to about 17. In July, when everything else, or when XRP was running, and then you slowly saw this decrease, and now we're starting to get back to, normal. We're starting to see some pushing. Is Jasmine running right now? Is that what we're talking about? I see somebody mentioned Jasmine. Jasmine is up by 10%. Yeah, it's at 36% of a penny. Well, 35.4% of a penny. So I'm sitting at about $3,500 in Jasmine coin, because I have 1 million Jasmine coin there. So we'll see how all of that plays out as time goes on. Yeah, I wanted to remain live for the whole night, but I was kind of tired, so I had to get at least 4 hours of sleep, which I did. Wait, did you get your capital by drug dealing? Did I get my capital by drug dealing? No. I am a pharmacist, so yes. No, not at all. Ugh. But anyways, Jasmine coin sitting at about 35% of a penny. For me, I feel as though Jasmine coin has a ton of potential. Is there anything that anybody's investing into right now, or maybe taking profit from during this bullish time in the market? I know a bunch of people that are taking profit from Mina. That was racist. Yeah, I didn't say that, but it seems like it was. But honestly, any race could do that. But whatever. Dogecoin is going up. Oh, you invested in Near protocol. Currently, Mina is still at 104% up. 104% increase for this position. Has anybody profited off of this? We got 208 people here. One, hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button before, but we do have over 300 likes, so I appreciate everybody that's here and that have hit the like button. But has anybody profited off of this, or has profit right now from Mina? Let me actually check to see how many people have hit the like button. We're looking at 336 likes. That's fantastic, guys. Thank you for hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. See, I don't know what's going on with this like text to speech, but it's not coming up. So thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. I wanted it to come up and read it to me, but for some reason the text to speech is taking way too long to update and show me the feed. There has to be like an improvement process on that. But thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you for everything you do, Matt. Thanks. Thank you. And also, what's your opinion on Versity? So VRA.
XX Taku Shin XX donated $10 through Super Chat. Appreciate you for everything you do, Matt. Thank you. And also, what's your opinion on VRA Veracity?
So currently sitting at, it's up 12% on the day, which is great to see, the day movement. It's basically moving the same direction, or at least the same percentage as what you're seeing with Bitcoin. But you're seeing a $56 million market cap with $26 million worth of volume, an increase of 200% in volume, 206%. Volume to market cap ratio shows 45%, showing some popularity, quite a bit of popularity with it. If I was to look at the circulating supply, that's something that does worry me. If you are in it for the long term, it may not be the best outlook, because you're seeing 10% of the overall supply. Now, we don't know the process of how they do dilute the position, if that's something that's added over time, if you have a standard dilution or standard inflation within it, but you're looking at 100.2 million or 100.2 billion coins out there, while you have 10.2 billion in total supply. So again, 10% of the total supply that is out there. So that dilution does pretty much scare me. But if we look at the last 7 days, it's up 15%. The last month, it's up 44% from where it was at these lows. And the last year, we're seeing this up 39%. And if we look at all history and where we've gone, I'm going to go back to the yearly look. We look at all history, and this is technically up 607%. However, I want to go back here. If you look at where we are, you see, or where we were, this was a 8-cent price. That 8-cent price was at a market cap of $400 million, right? So you haven't really seen, honestly, as we go back and forth between price and market cap, if this can find a way to update. For some reason, it's not updating. I wanted to see if the dilution factored in. So you're not really seeing any type of dilution here, which is a good thing. Maybe a slight bit, but not a crazy amount. So that's good to see, because you only have a certain amount that's actually being offered or introduced there. So as time goes on, you may not have to worry about the dilution overall. But if we look at the yearly look, you start to hit certain levels and certain resistance points that it could get to. So honestly, you're taking a risk if you're playing this short term to try and get to 79% of a penny, while having 10 billion coins that's in total supply. You're trying to get to this level here of 8% of a penny, or 10 or 11%, or sorry, 1 cent, or 80% of a penny, versus where you currently are, 55% of a penny. So it's not really that much of a gain that you have in your back pocket for this position. So ultimately, you can see a 10%, 20% gain, 50% gain at times. But for you to be pushing for a 2x, 3x, 5x, it doesn't really show the history for that. But honestly, as you look into the detail, if you have something that tells you that it's going to be worth a hell of a lot more in the future, then all the more reason to be involved in it and see those gains to get up to a $400 million market cap, or maybe even $1 billion market cap. So it doesn't scream to me the best profit that you can gain, but you can gain something with it. You can find profit in anything as long as you find the right time to get in, the right time to get out. It's as simple as that. I'm taking profit on stacks. I haven't looked at stacks. I haven't seen what happened with it. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. It's up 12%. That's not bad. Would love to see it a lot higher. If you look at the last 7 days, it's up 29%. So hopefully you got in before then. Or if you look at the last month, it's up 46%. So I don't know when you got in, at what price point you got in, but it was at a level of 47 cents. And we saw it at a high of about 75 cents. Close to it. Yes, Matt, I put 60K on it. And yes, Matt, I put 60K on Mina and doubled it. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm happy for anybody that has success. If you put 60K on a position and we're able to increase that to 120K, gain a quick $60,000 from it, I mean, I would be all for it. I'm sure everybody else would be as well. I told you BTC would bounce off the 30.5K again. I definitely had it right. Everyone should always listen to me. Always. I was told never to use absolutes, which I just use one now. But don't use absolutes. Try not to use absolutes unless it's necessary. JJ, can I have some money, please? Yeah, throw some money in the chat. Not for me, for them. Unless you want to throw it for me, you can go ahead and give me some of that 60K if you want, like 20K in super chats. That's cool. No, I'm just joking. Um, it could be a bull trap in the market. It definitely could be. We have been in a bull run for about 2 weeks now. We've been in the green for 2 weeks now. I wouldn't say we've been in a bull run for 2 weeks now. We've been in the green, which looks more consistent than what we've seen over the past. I told you it would bounce off of 35K. It did bounce off of 35K. You said 30.5 or 35K. There's 35Ks that it bounced off of. No bull trap. We don't want to hear that. The bull trap is sugar. All right, so we got like 188 people that are here. We're gonna check out how the market is doing for the first like 10 minutes, and then we're gonna get out of here. But again, Coinbase is up by 8%. I want to see how that does open. I also want to see how, Amazon, AMC opens up. AMC is up about 1.9%. So we'll definitely check out some cryptocurrency stocks as well as just some positions that, I hold. So Cardano did reach 29 cents. And we're currently looking at a $2,900 price or balance for me. Let me refresh this. So as I refresh it, let's see what Cardano's doing. Again, Cardano has seen the second highest gain on the day, where I'm seeing $259 worth of a gain in Cardano or $335 worth of a gain in Jasmine Coin, but then also seeing $91 for Krill, seeing $88 for Harvest Finance, $83 for XRP, and so on and so forth. And this is just my Coinbase portfolio. You checked Elmo? I did. It didn't really see much of a move today. You know what positions I'm very bullish on that I really like and I want to see grow in the bull market, and I can't wait to see what they end up being worth because of the like lower supply. Definitely these two, Krill and Harvest Finance. I can't wait to see what they end up being worth. Harvest Finance having less than 1 million coins in circulating supply and the millions of dollars that goes into it, it just screams something that's going to be worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So taking out, once it does hit a level of $1,000, taking out a certain amount. Once it does hit a value of $100 there, which I have 70, you're looking at a decent amount. You're looking at I can't even do math, but $100 with the 71 that I do have, you're adding 2 zeros to it, so $7,100. It's always the simple math that gets you. Where do you see ETH going? I have about 11 ETH. Wait, let me go back here. I have about 11 ETH, and my dollar cost average, or your cost basis, is about 1,900 to 1,950. Can ETH reach previous all-time highs soon, or in 2024 realistically, or even higher? So it will go a lot higher. I believe ETH will be worth way higher than the 5,000 mark that it did get to, or close to it. I believe ETH will push up to that 7,500 range as you see Bitcoin that's running up to certain levels like 70,000 and breaking through that 70,000 mark. We will see ETH that runs up to 5,000, 6,000, 7,500, if not breaking that $10,000 mark, because it should be worth $1 trillion, honestly. And then also with its deflationary nature, because of the proof of stake consensus, we now have a chance to see a higher ceiling as time goes on. Will that ceiling be aggressively higher? No, because we don't see as much that's burning off with Ethereum, but you do see a decent amount that comes off, right? Something that comes off, which increases the potential as time goes on. ETH will be worth a lot. I wanted to hold a lot more ETH, but I had to let go of my ETH because that was the most consistent level that I felt as though wasn't going to be as high of a return as a lot of others that are out there, if that makes sense. So, and I needed to use it for bills and stuff. So I had to take that out. Matt, is this the number one question on everyone's mind? Will you be able to stay up all night? I don't think that's the number one question on everybody's mind. I could stay up all night. If things look absolutely ridiculous for today, I think I should be able to stay up pretty much all night if it does, right? If it retraces and it retraces, if things start to look up and we see a $1.3 trillion market cap, which I really want to stay live to see that, but I don't know if that will be the case right now. Let's see what the market's doing. So, oh wow. It looks like Coinbase is up about 9 or 10%. We're seeing that really run. Opened up at $83.29. Closed yesterday. Previous close at $77.21. And we're seeing Coinbase has recently run up. And again, it's up about 10%. I'm sure people are taking their profit as they do see this. If they were able to buy 100, they could take $100 profit. They were able to buy 1,000, they could take $1,000 profit. And I'm sure that's what they are doing as they see these higher prices. But the movement in Coinbase right now is phenomenal. Let's continue that. I'm sure you have people that are taking profit at some of these levels. Well, obviously you do. I got to stretch. I'm calling it Coinbase stock to $95 today. I mean, cryptocurrency just looks fantastic. How much is Pepe burning? So they're not doing a consistent burn. I think that's where a lot of people get that confused, and I'll make a video later to talk about that. Yeah, let's maybe I'll do this. There we go. That's a fantastic video right there, I think. Okay, thanks, Matt. You were awesome. Yeah, they burned 1.69 or but not 1.69, 6.9 trillion coins. So yeah, Coinbase up, what, 11%? I think we're going to see that continue to climb. People are wondering when it's going to stop, but it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. What's AMC doing? AMC is up about 2.9%, 3%. Go ahead. Show that buying strength. Show your hand. Let's go. You got that long candlestick, that long wick. It shows what the strength actually is. That buying strength is serious. So do you think this is a true bull run or a fake out? So I don't think this is the bull run. I think this is the start to that bull run, right? What we have seen since December 2022 has been the start, and this is a part of it. The official bull run, this 10% is fantastic. We are probably going to see a retracement unless we get some major news very soon. We may see like a decent retracement, which doesn't mean that we're going to retrace all the way back down to normal, back down to a $1 trillion market cap. No, it's whatever levels we believe we're going to see, maybe a 1.25 or $1.2 trillion market cap before we see the movement there after the fact. So that's my opinion. All right, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I think we're gonna end the live stream here. But I appreciate all of you guys that are here. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, hopefully you guys are subscribing to the channel. So I'm definitely taking profit. Look, I don't want you to take profit just based on what I believe will happen, because honestly, we could see anything that's going to happen. I'm not going to tell you that you need to take profit. You make the move based on what you believe will happen there, but also factoring in other opinions, right? So just make sure you're not just reacting based on what anyone else is saying. You have to follow your gut and what you believe is going to happen, because nobody can 100% accurately predict the market, just to give you a heads up there. But guys, if you want to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also in the chat is my credit card, YouTube channel. And we're at 12% for Coinbase. That's crazy. Is my credit card YouTube channel. I want to get to 700 subscribers, hopefully today, and no absolutes. And we look at, if you want to enter the giveaway, if you want to enter what I have over on this channel, just go over and subscribe, comment on, the recent video. As we get to 2,000 subscribers, comment close to that. And, as you comment, I'll be able to see if you are subscribed, and, you'll be entered in that giveaway. So feel free to check that out. I will have videos coming soon, not only on this channel, but also on, the main channel and the Matthew Berry 2 channel, all of that stuff. So thank you guys for being here. Great live stream. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the moderators. And thank you for the super chats that we did receive. I appreciate it a lot. But I got to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.